No shelter, no
I will
food,
try to find you
no
relief
fucking
someday.
hope.
I promise.
Oh man, I need a hit. Fuck.
So long now. Lay down and rest away.
It's a wonder the cops haven't chased us from here, too.
I urge you not to become as blind.
How do you feel?
I can't keep living like this.
Lock it out. Just
Something
lock
to
it
help
out.
get me back in my
Gosh, I'm frozen.
one more hit.
At least I won't feel the rest gnawing on them.
Straight back.
There must be someone turn up the damn heat.
More violence will only escalate the situation. It will only serve to strengthen their justification.
Look, I can't feel my toes,
At least I
man.
won't feel the rats gnawing on them. I can't keep living like this.
I speak to all of you. Not as the leader of our
Why can't I?
No shelter, no
Man,
food,
I need a hit.
no fucking hope.
solace.
A few credits could save someone's life.
It's a wonder the cops haven't chased us from here, too.
Just lock it out.
I can't keep living like this.
Remain sharp. I'm sure supplies will arrive soon. Stay with me. Come on,
Someone turn up the damn heat.
this isn't her life.
Look, I can't feel my toes, man.
Just passing through. I don't suppose you've got any neuropazine you can spare, do you?
Here. Looks like these people need it more than I do.
That's very kind of you. Wasn't expecting. Word of advice? You might want to keep a low profile tonight. Golem City can be sketchy in the best of times. This definitely isn't one of them.
Why? What's happened?
Haven't you heard? Terrorists try to blow up Rosika Station. And even though people here couldn't have had anything to do with it, the cops need someone to blame.
Where I come from, cops are supposed to be the good guys.
What planet is that? Because where I come from, the police have been militarizing for years, wasting money and inciting deep levels of mistrust between them and the very people they're supposed to protect.
Is that what's happening in Golem City?
It's happening all over the place. The cops in Golem are a special breed. They control everything here. Food, drugs, neuropazine, and not all of them think very highly of Azargs.
These cops, they're looking for members of ARC?
We're all members of ARC to them, one way or another. And some of us may have even done bad things, but not the kind of things the rest of the world says we've done.
Sounds like you support ARC.
Why shouldn't I? The Augmented Rights Coalition was started with the best of intentions, as a non-violent way to confront injustices and advance the cause of augmented rights.
Okay. But in my experience, the best of intentions often go awry.
That may be true, but right now Talus Rucker and ARC are the only things keeping people in Golem alive. Trust me, they're the good guys.
I'm getting the impression that you see ARC and Talus Rucker as some kind of augmented Robin Hoods. How well do you know the man?
I met Talus years ago in India. We were both humanitarian aid volunteers back then.
Is he a good man? The press paints him as a narcissist.
He has his faults, but I wouldn't believe everything you see on Pactus News.
Does he visit this area of the complex much?
You know, you've been asking me an awful lot of questions.
Did I do something to offend you, Doc? Because that wasn't my intention.
Maybe not, but it sounds like you're fishing for information on the only man who's holding this place together, so you can't blame me for being cautious.
I'm asking precisely because I know how important he is. You seem to think highly of him.
I admire his idealism. He believes people will usually do the right thing. They just need to discover what it is.
And that includes arming yourself when the rest of the world turns against you.
Talus has fought Ark's armament every step of the way. He still fights it. But don't listen to me. Listen to his daily broadcasts. They'll tell you everything you need to know.
I see. Well, thanks for the warning, Doc.
I hope you'll take it to heart.
I speak to all of you.
Oh man, I need a hit. Fuck.
Laissez-moi partir.
Shallow breathing.
You must submit to an identification scan.
Initiate security scan.
Welcome to Golem City, Clank.
No fucking hope.
This is a last
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Are we protecting ourselves from them, or are they protecting themselves from us?
Living like this.
Fucking can't feel my toes, man.
There is only so much we can do.
Wonderful cops have been chased. Living like this.
I'll make sure you get the first soul from the KM. This isn't her life. I have to let you make this is on
Wonderful cops have been chased.
how can you let this go on?
My friends,
Do credit.
save someone's life. Senseless violence has been laid it out.
So long. Remain calm. I'm sure supplies will arrive soon.
We must be strong.
Premises are secure. Continuing general control of
There are such violence.
I'm dying.
We hate each other.
When
my partner gets here, we'll escort you to our safe house. With all the shit
Calm
that's
yourself,
going down,
Sam.
you don't want to get in the streets.
No, I will not be calm. You think you can do anything?
This is your last warning.
What are you going to do that the pigs haven't already done?
Hands up! You're under arrest!
Of course. That's what always happens.
I urge you,
You're not a martyr. You're just a loudmouth idiot.
all violence will only escalate the situation. It will only serve to strengthen
Nie, co na skosie, tak? Get the hell out.
You people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Sokol. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do not have.
It's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that. But maybe I can help. What happened?
Like you care. My husband is gone. Tibor said he had a way of getting us out of Golem City. A contact with... Wait. Who are you?
I'm the contact.
And maybe there is a chance.
There's always a chance.
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushan, he asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something?
Hey, I can see you're upset. And you're right to be. But if you have information that can help me get you and your family out of here, please tell me. It's not too late.
I'm sorry. It has been very difficult. Tibor has been arrested before. He thinks ARC will keep him safe. The last time he was rescued by someone coming in through the ceiling of his cell. There are many places in Golem City that are unfinished. Maybe that can help.
I think it can. Thank you.
Adela.
Adam.
Please hurry, Adam. Help my family.
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Golem, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get you any kindness with them.
That's all right. I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. I'll contact you after I find him.
I need neuropazine, please.
Despite the fact that some of our own were killed in the attack.
Get your
They have done nothing wrong.
Whose side are you on?
Golem City is not a prison. Being police is not excuse for cruelty. I'm sick of you.
Those crazy police bastards won't be happy until we're all dead.
Golem City is not a prison. Being police is no excuse.
This is to your hands up situation. Do you think we like this?
Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Don't start any more trouble!
I can fix this. You'll see.
Access granted.
Otherwise known as UN
Probably saved a lot of lives by telling us this, Hansa.
Oh, yeah. I'm a regular hero.
Not as the leader of Ark, but as your neighbor, your friend, our only solace in knowledge.
Access granted.
We'll be lucky to get out of here alive, I bet.
I don't like the cops being here any more than usual. What do you expect? There was another bombing in Prague. We need someone to blame. away.
Maybe I will. Somebody has to stand up to them. Let them know this is not a fascist police state. Will you two shut up? We're going to get us arrested or worse.
You need to help us!
We have been cast as the villain once again.
Back off!
Likes!
That is a violation of drug bylaws. Ladies and boys.
Everywhere we go today, cops looking at us sideways, shooting us, assuming we're criminals.
As your neighbor, friend, our only source.
Of Moonbase Omega has once again been placed on hold. Several financial backers were forced to pull out this week due to their involvement in an ongoing securities fraud investigation. Sources tell me that plans are still in the works for a small colony near Flavia. But with the current state of the economy, that seems more like a dream now than a reality. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Tradition, precision, refinement, static watches. It's about time.
Back to New York, and a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human
cop showed up and beat some guy to death.
Yes, it was horrible.
Did he do anything? Give him some evidence.
It was sickening. He didn't deserve that.
This fire might please today.
Fence.
Get out of here! Leave me alone!
I gave up on that.
No! I heard you almost got stabbed.
That's far enough, Clank. No one gets in the Narrows without the proper authorization, and you do not have it.
That's a catchy name for, what, a makeshift staging area for your Gollum City op?
Aren't you a smart one? Tell you what, smart guy. Keep moving, or I'll make sure you regret it.
I need to talk to someone you're holding. Tell me, what's the going rate for cops in Gollum City?
You're making a very dangerous assumption, my friend. You think every cop in Gollum City takes bribes? But, out of curiosity, how much are you thinking?
This is as high as I'll go.
It's high enough. Barely. Who are you looking for?
Man called Tibor. You picked him up not so long ago.
Yeah, first cell on the right. And that's as far as you go. In and out. Got it? You go nosing around, you'll get it shut off. Now move, before I decide to find out how some clanks got that many credits to throw around.
Come on, knock. Walk those shiny legs out of my sight.
Making sure the compound is clear.
Take a few boxes of ammo to the front.
Hey, brother, watch it. The cops are everywhere today.
I noticed that. Are you Tibor?
Yes, you're late, Interpol.
I know. I spoke to your sister-in-law. She told me what happened.
Adila, is she all right?
It seems like she can take care of herself.
Yes, she can. You know, I can't help you. It's too dangerous now.
Tibor, I can get you out of here.
And then what? They go back to my housing unit and take me again?
And what if you're not there?
No, no. Please, that will just make it worse. They know who I am. They went after my family.
Interpol has promised to get you and your family out of here to safety.
Safety? There is no safety. Only tyrants who prey on the weak and the innocent.
All right, Tibor, listen. I understand why you can't come with me, but I still need to get to Rucker, or what happened to you and your family today will happen to others. I'll smooth it over with Interpol. Is there any other way you can help me?
There's a man, a smuggler, Louis Galois. He imports items for Talos, neuropozyne, whiskey. He could get you in, but you'd have to do him a favor. He likes favors.
That's something. Any other ideas?
My keycard to get to Ark territory is gone. One of the cops took it. Probably still has it on him.
Thanks, I'll look into it.
Please, I know you don't owe me anything, but if you see my brother Dushan, help him. If anything happens to him, Adela will kill me.
Of that, I have no doubt. I'll see what I can do. Chicane, get a message to Miller. Sokol's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Jensen. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted. Let me know when you're in.
Going in fucking circles again. It's making me dizzy. You know what happens when I get dizzy? I get really fucking pissed off.
Don't ask me this fucking question over and over because I don't know.
Maybe I'm not making myself clear here.
Stay sharp. These
Let me
assholes
show
might
you
try
what happens
something.
when you hold out on me. Let's see if I can't persuade you to talk. Something tells me I don't have your full attention yet. You don't want to answer my questions? Fine. A little warning, though. This is gonna hurt. You think I'm fucking around here?
Sure they have no other way in?
You're pissing me off. Alright, you og piece of shit. This is how it feels when you hold out on me. I'll try not to bruise you up too much. You like playing games? That's how you get off. Alright. Have it your way.
I wonder if we should have a few... Nonsense. Might happen up there. Bust in there and clean them out.
Those cops won't be a problem anymore.
Too bad. I was just starting to warm up to them.
I can try and get some more down here if that's what you want.
No. It is better this happens now before I become too attached. You mind untying me?
Sure.
So, was it Tibor or Adela that asked you to help me? Or something else?
A man getting savagely beaten isn't something I can just watch, regardless of the reason.
Well, you know cops, right? Assholes do not need a reason.
I do know cops, and whether it's right or wrong, there's always a reason.
Look, all I know is that since the Ruzicka bombing, the police have been cracking down on us hard. They suspect Ark, of course, but they're blaming every AUG. For most of them, it's just another excuse to hurt us.
I thought you weren't a member of Ark.
My brother is. I just repair things for them sometimes. Heating units, security cameras. It is how I earn a living for my family.
Do you know if Ark was responsible for the Ruzicka bombing?
No. And I do not want to know. After this, I'm done with them. Being associated with Ark. Even if they are our only hope, it is not worth the pain. Look, you want to know what Ark is up to? You're going to have to ask them yourself.
Fair enough. How do I do that?
When you have robbed the man of all, the things... He is no longer the... He has no more of... Shit! Power? Something. Freedom. How does it go?
Are you feeling alright?
It is this week's passphrase. It is Selznick or Solzhenitsyn. Ah, I got it. When you rob a man of everything, he is no longer in your power. He is free again. Just remember the quote. It'll get you past Lubosh. He guards the way to the Ark elevator. Just repeat the quote, and he will let you in.
This'll help, thank you.
It is the least I can do. Thanks to you, I get to sleep in my own bed tonight.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Not as the leader of Mark, as your neighbor, friend, our only solace, a certainty.
Of course they do! As much as we do by protecting... To use force! Help us! Who says that we're augmented anyway? There's all kinds of... I am innocent!
We fix this.
Nothing.
You see, you go.
Possible activity?
Please, help my brother.
It doesn't matter if they're a grandmother or a schoolboy. If they have a log, they're a threat. Am I right?
I was saying that before the incident.
I can't believe they bomb our city and complain about their rights.
Exactly. Rucker talks about all guys like they're a different race or something. Are their children born augmented? No, to hell with their rights. We should just get rid of all of them.
With medicine. But when's the last time you heard of any medicine being delivered to this hellhole?
You have some blood specks on your shirt.
I can't believe I'm so on edge.
All right, back to it.
Lousy clanks folded like laundry.
Copy. This will be over soon.
I am putting in for some time. Sucker.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
We're asking questions and raising trouble if you're just tuning in. As per usual, let's get back to what we know about Prague and what we always know when it comes to false flag situations. Like Gulf of Tonkin and the Reichstag. Like 9/11 and the AUG incident before this. Stop! Until we are all dropped into isolation ghettos. Gollum City. We expanded to include natural. It'll guarantee legislation that will make this and international ships well, you think now at conspiracy. Or Chad 99? Still think your boy Lance is paranoid? Got it. Dennis on the grid for generations, and now there's a
These are just civilians. I have a solution to this problem. Hear that? Better do where the police have hidden some confiscated neuropathy.
You heard about the bombing in the train, right?
It's terrible. I still can't believe Art would do something.
I know where the police have hidden some
Mr. Jensen, this is Otar Botkovere. I hear you are in the Utulek complex.
Keeping tabs on me, Botkovelli?
It is time for that favor you owe me. There is a shopkeeper named Galwa in the Sedri markets. I want you to eliminate him.
I'm not in the assassination game.
How you take care of this problem is your business, but I expect you to keep your word.
Access granted.
It will only serve to strengthen their justification.
God, my skin.
Access granted.
Just rest and concentrate on getting better. Tieto tady jak na skládku. It's just not fair. I thought that having a baby would be the greatest day of our lives. But now...
No, I'm scared too.
Is it right, do you think, for us to bring a baby into the world? What kind of parent would want their child to grow up in a place like this?
You're suggesting what I think you're suggesting. I don't know.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Unlicensed documentation.
Yeah, well, Tibor almost certainly is. I took some kind of passcode or key card off him. I've got a good idea what it's for, too. And if it is, it proves he's armed. No, an elevator. Useless to us. Unless we want to start a real war, which we don't. He's a small fish, for sure. And Deshaun, probably not even involved, but... let's not throw either back without getting some else.
They try something.
Budu vás sledovat.
You came here on purpose?
Nobody knew yet what it was really like. Her dad kicked her out because she was augmented, and my parents refused to take her in. She thought she'd
You cannot do this, sir! God damn it! I had no money!
Look at you! You feel proud now? You feel happy with yourself? Come on! That's not good enough!
This is not fair!
You have lost your humanity! We will get you! One day, we will get you!
I'm starving. That's not my problem. I can't afford to give away food for free. You have more food than you need. Maybe today, but what about tomorrow? My business is the only thing keeping me from turning into you. Go.
Vystrašený augové, ale jinak nic. Prostě nedělejte problémy.
Is there something I can help you with?
You're Lubosh, right? Dushin Sokol told me Ark might have the answers I'm looking for. He sent me to you.
Dushin? I heard the police had him and his brother Tibor locked up in the Narrows.
Yeah, the cops were working Dushin over pretty good when I found him. Wasn't exactly a fair fight, so I stepped in.
Is he okay?
He'll be fine. Looking forward to sleeping in his own bed tonight.
Not a lot of people in here would be bothered to stop and help out the stranger.
What was happening wasn't right.
You took on the police by yourself, on their own turf?
And then Dushin pointed me to you.
He was right to do so, but I'm sure he would have given you something more. Some wisdom, maybe?
When you've robbed a man of everything, he's no longer in your power. He's free again.
Spoken like a true brother of the revolution. I think I even heard conviction in your voice. I'll unlock the elevator for you. Go on up.
Dushin said some of the police are using the Ruzika bombing as an excuse to hurt the Augmented in Golem City. Why do you think that is?
They're trying to manufacture a response from Talos to get Ark to fight back.
Violence begets violence.
That's right. And if Ark responds violently, then their case against us only builds. But Talos is too smart. He won't allow Ark to be baited into a false confession, even if it means that the people we've sworn to protect are hurt.
How did you get involved with Ark?
I used to load freight for the Czech railway in Ostrava. After the incident, my employers were afraid of me. I was fired. So, like most of the Augmented in the country, I drifted into Prague, unlicensed and homeless. The police swept me up in a sewer raid one night, put a round in my leg and dumped me here. It wasn't long before Talos found me.
And he gave you work?
He gave me purpose. He's the reason I'm still alive.
What can you tell me about Talos?
The first time I met him, he's cutting a bullet out of me while trying to explain the history of the Gulag. He has his hand stuck in my leg, and he's encouraging me to study Stalinist labor camps. 3 months later, I pass him in the throat, and he says, "Lubosh, how's the leg? Are you studying the Gulag like I suggested?" Remembered me like it was yesterday.
Sounds like he has a good memory.
No, I mattered to him. Me, a nobody, mattered to a great man like Talos Rucker. That's the kind of man he is.
Great, thanks.
All you ever talk about is Rabia.
Smrdí to tady. Už to dlouho nevidíš. Dobrá práce.
you like it so much, then go.
Oh, shit!
We can't afford it. Quieto, Tadeo. Guess what I just learned? Right around here, there's a guy selling some whiskey cream architect.
As in acting? What's here around here to break me?
There are plenty of safes and storage containers around here.
Don't try anything.
Huh? If you're looking to take a piss, you can do it in the street like everybody else. If you're looking for Virzbowski, you can fuck off.
I'm not looking for either.
Well then, handsome. You must be looking to deal. My name's Entity, and I've got the sweetest tech in GC. How may I serve you?
When I walked in here, you mentioned someone named Wirzbowski. Who is that?
My asshole ex. He used to run this place with me before he ran out. Thought you were one of his new friends.
The kind of welcome you gave me, you must not think much of his new friends.
Don't get me wrong. Ark does a lot of good in the ghetto, but...
Your boyfriend fell in with Ark?
Ex. And I get it, I guess. He always wanted to make a difference. Ark keeps a lot of people safe in here. Keeps them fed, clothed. They give a lot of people hope. I get that, but... I don't know. Something about organized anything scares the shit out of me.
You think Ark is dangerous?
No. I don't know. Maybe. Shit. Probably. But that's not what scares me. It's the collective, hive-minded mentality that freaks me out. It's why I stay away from religion. And book clubs. So, listen, we're getting to know each other here. Is there something else I can do for you?
So how did you wind up dealing tech in Golem City?
All the brothels were full, so I had no choice but to fall back on an old hobby to make ends meet.
Which tech company was it that cut you loose?
Bobson Synthetics. I was a biocell designer. Then I wasn't. The incident fried some pretty delicate shit in my hand. Can't really do my best work anymore, you know, but... Hey, whatever. That's downer territory. I get by fine. What do you say we change the subject?
Show me what you've got.
Well, if you're going to make it sound naughty, I have no choice, do I?
Actually, Entity, I think I'll just show myself out.
Oh, sad face. Well, promise me you won't stay gone too long, darling.
I made a mistake of going in. There's some arms being threatened.
Access granted.
Do you know how many times I've been? Too many. But not anymore.
That was some decisive action.
Non è capo.
Fine. If you want to be a victim, go ahead.
That was something. Nothing else like that. Really?
Show no weakness.
Novace.
Fucking hands there.
Going to get messy. I can tell.
There isn't a damn thing we can do about it. Not through proper channels. Got it. Talk later. Don't be stupid. You know what's going on. What's on the line. As if any of us will be invited there. Besides, I'm not sure... I could take the desert. Only the
Keep
best
pushing
and
your
the
luck,
brightest,
Deus.
right? Got it. Talk later.
This is a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting any customers today, given the unpleasantness outside.
Are you Louis Galois?
I am. If this is a referral, may I ask which of my customers was impressed enough to recommend me?
Tibor Sokol.
Ah, poor Tibor. But how may I be of service?
When I spoke to Tibor, he said you can help me get into Ark territory, undetected.
What did he say, precisely?
That you bring supplies into Gollum for Talus Rucker, under the radar.
Tibor should be more careful what he says, and to whom.
He also said you would probably ask a favor in return.
Yes, as it happens, I do have a need for someone like you. The police have confiscated some neuropozyne of mine. They're keeping it in a storage locker at the entrance to the market.
It wasn't as secure as they thought.
I see. You have my thanks and admiration. In exchange for this, I will unlock the security door at the back of this room. Beyond it, you'll find a ladder that will take you where you want to go.
Thanks.
No, thank you. And if there is anything else I can do... Welcome back. How may I help you this time?
Let's see what you've got for sale.
These are all the goods I have available. Credits are precious, I understand.
Let's talk about the Diwali crime family.
Who are they?
They're the people running organized crime in Prague. Their second in command is a man named Otar Botkavelli. Heard of him?
No. I'm sorry, I haven't.
Well, that's too bad. I was hoping you could tell me why he wants me to kill you.
Shit! He wants me dead? Drug son of a bitch.
Sounds like you're starting to remember him now.
Yeah, Otar. He just slipped my mind for a moment.
That's not the only thing slipping.
Fine, smart guy. I work for Otar's boss, the head of the Diwali family, Radic Nikoladze. I spy on Otar's activities for Radic. Shit, I just realized. The other Pakyan, Konstantin, he died in the train station bombing.
You're thinking Otar wants to get the second spy, you, out of the way, and make a move against Radic.
I'm sure he'd love that. Those two have had their own private Cold War going on for years. But still, getting rid of me and Konstantin wouldn't be enough. Otar needs to gather more support in Prague and in Georgia.
But he could do it.
The only thing keeping him from consolidating his power is... well, me? But you're not really planning to kill me, are you?
No, I draw the line at assassination for would-be mob bosses.
Thank you. What can I do to repay you? Name it. Anything.
Vaclav Kolar. What's his connection to Radic?
Wait, I can't tell you that. Radic will kill me.
You said anything. Unless you'd prefer the alternative.
Damn it. Okay. Radic, Kolar, and I have a trilateral arrangement. Radic has an augmented leg. You just became the 5th living person to know that. So, I get Radic his neuropazine, and Kolar maintains his leg. In return, Radic looks out for us.
He's not doing a great job of that. You're lucky Otar sent me instead of somebody else.
He won't stop with you either. I'd better get out of the country until this blows over. And I'll guess I'll have to retire the Louis Gallois persona. Ah well, I had fun playing him.
Next time, try it with a French accent. Might be more credible.
Well, before we say our goodbyes, can I perhaps interest you in any of Louis Gallois' remaining wares?
I'll be on my way for now.
As you wish. But I hope to see you again.
Machiavelli, it's Jensen. Your problem in the Udalek complex has been taken care of.
Good. I look forward to hearing the details. But that will have to wait, because I have other urgent matters keeping me busy at the moment. I will call you back shortly.
Jensen, getting lonely up here. Got an update for me?
Yeah. I discovered that favors are like currency in Golem City. We're back on track. I'm heading for an area called the Throat now. Should take me straight into Ark territory.
Good. I'll update Miller and do a flyby up ahead. Get you the lay of the land.
Copy that.
Messy. I could tell.
Are you not what the fuck's the matter with you? Wait.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Urenka Bauer, you shouldn't be here.
They came for me just after you left.
I'm sorry, Urenka.
Do not feel sorry for me. At least now there is no more need to hide. No more pretending. You can't close your eyes in a place like this. And I see I'm not the only one who got caught.
It's not why I'm here.
I don't understand.
It's not important. What's important is that you find a way to get through this.
We are machines. But terror and pain have turned us into souls. If only there wasn't this constant need. It is so difficult to find Roposin here. Do you have some you can spare?
Here, it's the least I can do.
Thank you. And just so you know, I don't blame you for any of this. There are many to blame, but you are not one of them. Perhaps we've been dead a long, long time and are only returning to repeat what we once said before our death. It's as if I've been through all this before. As if I've already had a mortal wound. Here, in the... Don't.
Niemand plannen. Polish asshole.